Sup everybody, El Scorpio Blanco here for not quite a review but a reaction video. Still trying to make a couple things a little bit shorter because a lot of people aren't big fans of the videos that take forever. But anyway, if you watched my last video, you know that I love to channel catfish. I'm a big, huge fan of catfishing. Anyway, if you don't know, catfish are usually fished for with chicken livers, your hot dogs, your cheese, etc. I've heard of some horrible things people use to catch catfish. I have a friend who says she's fished with the intestines of other catfish and it actually did really well. I've caught them on a number of different things, but typically I stick with punch and dip bait. And I have a few here. These are what you're able to get in Walmart or at Dick's Sporting Goods, etc. My reaction video is to what's in the box here. This is a gallon of Benny Roberts catfish punch bait. Now, according to the LearnToCatchCatfish.com, makes it all himself and just sells it privately. And also according to LearnToCatchCatfish.com and also to customer testimony on Benny Roberts' site, catfishbait.net, this is the stuff. This stuff is the stuff. If you're not a catfisherman, you might not know that catfish absolutely devour anything that stinks, and that's the reason I have to do this video in the garage. And seeing as this is a reaction video, I want to get some control tests. It's not exactly a control because I have smelled all these before. I haven't smelled this one a lot, and I haven't smelled this one recently. So anyway, I'll just go in ascending order, or what I assume will be ascending order. First here we have Strike King Catfish Dynamite Catfish Dip Bait. I don't know what the flavor is on this, if you will. This is from Strike King Lure Company, as seen on Outdoor Channel, for use with the Catfish Dynamite Dip and Worm. I've never caught anything on it. When I first got it, it didn't smell that bad. I took it out and smelled it just out of curiosity the other day, and it got much worse. So let's see what it smells like right now. Not bad at all. I mean, it smells a little bit like poop, but like if you put a bunch of dirt in the poop, so you don't smell the poop as much as you smell the dirt, but you can still tell poop is there. So it's appropriate to start it out with this one. It's kind of weak. This one is the only punch bait I have here. Well, actually, this is punch bait, or whatever dipping worm you might have, but it doesn't say that it's, you know, typically there'll be cat blood, or not like domestic house cat blood, but like catfish blood. Not really, I don't know, it might be catfish blood. But anyway, there's no flavor indicated on there. Nor here on the Stick It catfish punch bait, which you can get at Dick's Sporting Goods in these little containers. I've caught several fish on this. It's not a magic bait. It does stick on the hook pretty well. I've caught some fish with it. It's an okay punch bait. Danny King's I used was a little better, but it's getting harder to find. That's what I use most, and what I've caught the most fish on so far. But here's the Stick It. Probably the second to third best bait I've used so far. See what we think of the smell. That's dirt with a little less poop. I mean, poop with a little less dirt. That's poop with a little less dirt. Still not that bad, but here we have the Little Stinker Rotten Shad Dip Bait. Now you can find this at Walmart. They carry tons of Little Stinker stuff. This is the best catfish bait I have used so far. Maybe it's in a tie with chicken livers and Danny King's punch bait. But the reason you use these instead of chicken livers is because chicken livers are friggin' gross. And even beyond that, like this is gross too, but they fall off the hook. And this stuff is designed and crafted to stay on it. If you do it right, especially with punch bait, you never even have to touch the bait. You load your hook up, you cast it out, and you relax. You just wait. This is the Rotten Shad Little Stinker Dip Bait. And it's rotten. Even though I'm used to the smell of it, like that wasn't acting, it's disgusting, it's horrible. When I was buying this in Walmart once, I dropped it and the cap broke off, and I didn't know what to do, so I just put it on a Stock Boys cart as he went by. And I figured they'd deal with it. It's probably bad of me, but anyway. Now, on to what we have all been waiting for. We have been waiting for Benny Roberts catfish punch bait, homemade in his backyard, in his shed, because he's super good at making it. So, it's time. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Oh, check that out. He gives me a little, oh, they're branded. These stir sticks are branded. That's so cool. I thought he maybe just picked them up from a paint store, but it looks like he has them made. Sure Shot Catfish Bait. It's got his phone number there and his website. This is one dirty looking bag. It's like a thank you bag. Ugh, the bag smells. God. Alright, let's open up this gross smelling looking bag. Oh! My God. It's horrible and I haven't even gotten the cap open. Ugh, it's kind of all over too. Check for seal when recapping. You bet your ass I will. Ugh! It's horrid. It's really bad. Okay. Whole gallon of punch bait. And I haven't even gotten open, and it stinks. Like this, even though I haven't opened it yet, this is worse than any punch bait I've ever smelled. Okay, it's time. Okay, it's pretty bad. This is the most visually unappealing catfish bait I've ever seen. I got a hockaloogie. I have to show you this bait. Like, you can actually see the shad in it. Shad little bait fish. I'm mouth breathing right now because there's no other way to deal with it. Like, I'm not even doing it on purpose. I just noticed. I just took a breath to speak and it was horrid. I just noticed I wasn't breathing through my nose anymore. But you have to see this. Oh my God. If that had fallen over, that would have been the worst thing ever. This is insane, this stuff. Look at it. You can see the shad in it. You see the little fish heads? Oh my God, it's terrible. Anyway, so this is Benny Roberts catfish punch bait. It looks disgusting. It smells terrible. There may be a review to follow. Hopefully I'll catch something on it. The smell is getting less bad with me getting used to it. And well, it's getting less bad with me getting used to it, but it's still pretty friggin' rancid. This is everything it came with. Came with the business card and the stir stick and a gallon of punch bait. And here's hoping it works out pretty well. Better than these guys over here.